No one wants to keep changing the clocks twice a year, and yet it just will not die. But at the same time, no pun intended, some people are really, really overdramatic about it. Really. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate. There's a new report out there that says the average person starts dreading changing the clocks 11 days before it takes effect. This year, daylight savings time ends on November 3rd, which means that misery starts setting in tomorrow.
Yeah, overall, 40% of people admit that they feel a sense of dread, and also that dread can linger until like 13 days after the change, which would be like November 16th.
The main issue is that it can bring on quote-unquote sunlight blues because it starts becoming dark by the time many people get off of work.
Now, changing the clocks also throws people's systems out of whack, mostly sleep-related. 37% said they need more sleep in the days and weeks after daylight saving times end. I get that.
Those people say they need an extra hour and 24 minutes in order to feel well-rested after the change.
To be honest, the only thing I dread more than changing the clocks is when the Jiffy Lube guy says, can I show you something?
This November 3rd, the clock strikes 2 a.m. and keeps going backwards. What will you do with your extra 60 minutes? Sleep? Or face the terrifying truth you're still late for work? Daylight saving time. Fall back. Coming to clocks near you. Don't forget.
It's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
The world's oldest paperboy has retired at age 82. Wow, that's crazy. People still buy newspapers? 1% of Americans will air fry their turkey this Thanksgiving. Then they won't shut up about it until Memorial Day. The New York Yankees will face the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series. It's already being called the best series money can buy.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107. Yet another weird situation Prospector handled in his own special way.
He's a jerk.
It's time for Prospector's weekly lesson in manners. Am I a jerk? On Rock 107.
All right, here's the sitch. Am I a jerk? Powerball. Oh, it's up over 400 million. Well, when that happens here at Rock 107, all of a sudden, everybody gets in an office pool and they start buying tickets, which I've whined about in the past, Kate, okay?
I know.
I don't want to be sharing the jackpot with people. I want it all for myself, but I also don't want them to win and me get nothing, so I pool in. Well, now, jackpot of Powerball's over 400 million on Monday night. Sunday, email comes. Here's the tickets for the Powerball pool we bought. They iced me out and then still sent me the tickets to rub it in my face because I'm a whiny little jerk, I guess.
Guess.
So I went and bought the same numbers they had in the tickets. That way, if they won, they'd have to split their half, but I'd get the entire other half. Does that make me a jerk?
I'm sorry, yes, Prospector, it does. And it also makes you selfish.
I'm definitely selfish. What do we got on social media?
So Ann says, you got to be a jerk. Why else would they leave you out of the office pool?
Yeah, that's probably it. We got one on the rock lines, Rock 107.
Are you a jerk? I don't think so.
You're okay with this, huh?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, somebody's on my side.
Melissa from your Instagram said, you're not a jerk, but I'm trying to decide if this is childish or brilliant.
A text here. Mel says they should have included you. I would have done the same thing, so she's with me on that. On to the rock lines. Am I a jerk? Rock 107.
Buying those tickets doesn't make you a jerk. It makes you business savvy.
Business savvy. I like that, man. I like that a lot.
There you go.
Rock 107.
Hey, not a jerk, Prospector. Your co-workers are.
Yeah, they're jerks. For crying out loud. I don't know if I believe that, but I'll take it.
Renee from your Facebook said, yeah, you're a jerk because you spent $60 on the tickets and now you're walking away with nothing.
I didn't win the jackpot. I didn't say I didn't win nothing. I didn't win the jackpot, though, okay?
Leonard said, maybe they got tired of asking you if you wanted cheese with your wine.
Ooh, that is possible. Maybe that's what it was. On to the rock lines, Rock 107. Am I a jerk?
No, you're not a jerk. You're an entrepreneurist.
I'm an entrepreneur here on this one. That's right. I'm a genius, right?
Correct. There you go.
Got another one in text. I'm on the fence with this one. I'm going to say you're not a jerk. And whoever's running the pool has to make sure they ask you and Kate to get in the pool.
Oh, thanks.
Somebody's got your back there.
Linda from your Facebook said, maybe if you didn't whine, you would have been included. This does seem childish and jerkish to me.
In the question today of am I a jerk for when I was not invited into the office Powerball pool, going out and buying the same numbers that they had because they sent me the tickets so that way I'd get half their jackpot. Does that make me a jerk? According to you, Northeast PA, slightly. No, I am not a jerk.
But it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A guy in Illinois tried to buy a lottery ticket from a vending machine at his grocery store, but the machine malfunctioned and wouldn't give him the one he wanted. It would only let him get one kind of ticket, so he bought that one instead, ended up matching all 6 numbers in the drawing, and won $9.2 million.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107. Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
If you're dishonest enough, you could probably steal from any job, but this seems like you're just asking to get caught. A police officer in Tennessee was caught stealing from, get this, Crime Stoppers. The cop, Erica Hutchinson, reportedly stole more than $18,000 between August of last year and February of this year. The scheme was simple. Her job was to sort through the Crime Stoppers database and send pertinent tips to investigators. Then when the helpful tips qualified for rewards, she'd make sure the payment went through. But right before it did, Erica would switch the destination for the reward to her accomplice's bank account, and they'd split the stolen money. Now, it'd be awesome if you were caught by a Crime Stoppers tip, but that wasn't what the case was. It was not that hard to figure out, though. Naturally, tipsters started notifying authorities their rewards hadn't arrived, and officials didn't have much trouble proving who was responsible because all the changes in the database are tracked, so they could see in the system that Erica had been rerouting the money to a different account. She pled guilty and was sentenced to 6 months in prison and 2 years supervised release. She also has to pay $22,000 in restitution and, of course, has resigned.
Nominee number 2.
Why not bring a snake to a drug deal? Well, because it might make it harder to get away from the cops. Tulsa, Oklahoma police arrested Evan Woodward after a traffic stop that went a little sideways. Officers say Evan was holding a python and refused to give police his driver's license or insurance. When officers told Woodward he was under arrest, he tried to run away, but he was stopped by cops. In addition to the python, police say they found fentanyl, marijuana, and a large amount of cash in the car. Woodward faces several charges, including eluding police and drug trafficking.
And the winner is
the cop who stole $18,000 in Crime Stopper rewards. Well, I guess that crime is stopped now. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107.